everybody, and welcome to This Is the Police 2. Now, I haven't played this game. I haven't played the first one either. I've seen gameplay footage of the first one. It looks really fun. It looks really cool. It looks really intuitive. So I'm ready to do it. Oh, I have to read. Fuck, I just took a bite out of my food. Hold on. At approximately 1 in the morning, the Sharpwood Police Department received an anonymous call. The source said he knew where we could find the headquarters of the Neckties, a gang of drug traffickers that recently arrived in the town. Anonymous information is rarely reliable, but for Sheriff Wells, shutting down the Neckties was the department's primary goal. So he immediately went to the address indicated, along with 2 officers for backup. Turn 1. Is this a turn-based game? What the fuck? Take cover. Wait, no. Move closer. Okay. This isn't what I thought it was. Oh shit. Oh shit. Go, 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 go. Alright. We better. There is a dead body. Was no one gonna mention this? He'll raise the alarm during his time to thermals those cups of his uncover over. Okay. You want me to? Whack the criminal with a baton to the head, or he'll raise the alarm and compromise the whole operation. Stunned and wounded criminals don't resist arrest. Oh, because they're unconscious. Jesus. Oh god. Arrest the criminal with pleasure. Come here, you criminal scum. I thought we rendered him unconscious. Wait, is that another body? There are a lot of bodies here. I'm beginning to become a wee bit concerned. Alright. Fuck, shoot him. Is that an option? Shoot with taser. Don't mind if I do. Hell yeah. Enemies can not only see you, but also hear you. If an offender sees you from afar or hears a suspicious noise, he'll sure to leave his post and check the area. Makes sense to me. I always say that criminals to use a pepper spray. Equipment like stun grenades, taser, cartridges, shockers, and pepper spray disappear after use. We're gonna pepper spray the poor bastard. That looks uncomfortable. Oh, are they only stunned for a certain amount of turns? Is that what's happening? Get on the ground! You have the right to remain silent, bitch. Item behind. Hell yeah, I will. Yeet. Prepare to breach. Okay, we're gonna arrest this guy at some point, or just gonna leave him hanging. Yep. Alright. I'm sure shouting on the ground hasn't alerted anyone at this point. That would be ridiculous. Yeah, let's get to the window next to the 4 bodies. We have a visual. Prepare to engage. We're not going to try to arrest this one, we're just going to... Oh. Negative. What? Oh, I gotta click on you. Battering ram. Alright, vaguely. That's not a battering ram, that's a fucking foot. Shoot the culprit. Hold on. will die in a few minutes unless he's evacuated. Gunshots immediately raise the alarm. Are we sure? This, alright, fuck it. Oh, I can choose where to shoot. Oh, I want to... Oh! His fingies. Oh, he's alerted. What a shock. Jimmy in the wind. No. Oh, silently. Okay. I thought he was about to just yeet. Why is everything red now? Oh, it's because their presence is noted. Break open the window. Oh no, we are about to. Really? Okay. I was really hoping for like a nosedive, I'm not gonna lie. We didn't want someone by this window. Alright. Boom! So I feel like he's gonna die. No? Maybe? Oh, they're into the abyss. Oh! November 21. 21st, technically.
But
English.
Today I wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this dead guy who's making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right? I mean, I just wanted to say, I really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a hero, right? Ask anyone. Everybody says he's a hero. But I'm just saying, I got a job to do. I don't want to lose it. Nobody wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose. Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean, he'll be yelling at me either way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about? Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right? I remember one day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer. Or at least one of our best customers, am I right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you. He's 90 or something. Maybe even 100. I mean, I'm sure you'll find yourself a decent job, right?
You need to work on your social skills, buddy.
Have a good day, Mr. Nash.
That was fucking horrendous. And that's coming from me. Oh god, that's bright. The white background's a bold, creative decision.
Hey, Lily. So we're getting rid of this thing tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri. He'll cart it off for us. Might even get a couple of bucks for it.
Whoa. First, it's not a drawing. It's a tapestry, okay? A beautiful work of art. You didn't notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important,
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great. I'll get a hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. And maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking down the tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? We can put a TV up, an arcade game, probably even a pinball machine. Speaking of which, my son moved in with his wife and dairy, so we've got an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him, so we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem. I've got lots of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of movies, then we...
Look, I just need you to...
Hey, what kind of movies you got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue.
And you've got that movie
What?
where this pilot is flying around the Earth, but he's running out of fuel over the ocean, so he makes a deal with Satan, and Satan
What
sends him to
decade
fight
is
an
this?
army of skeletons, and the skeleton general...
movies are
can't
this?
Fuck with him.
Yeah, that's The Wind Blows into Hell. One of my favorites. Goes without saying, that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right?
Just the
or am I
90s, maybe?
right?
I don't know. VCR,
When
that's
I
ancient
saw him
technology.
at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed to call the ambulance. I swear to God.
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind. So he goes into work, and he works in a bank, and his boss is a real bitch. But the bitch has some great boobs, and she calls him over to her.
Tomorrow. We'll just discuss it tomorrow.
And she says there's some problem with this quarterly report. Some kind
It's
of
a very long interaction.
And he asked, like you should.
What the hell, Gail? Sit down and get ready to type. We agreed.
Lily, we'll finish that damn letter of yours tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we'll even...
Gail, take off your stupid hat and get back to your desk. I'm the sheriff and you'll do what I say. I'm the sheriff.
Lily, you do know you don't have to be such a bitch, right?
Oh my god. Keep calling everyone a bitch.
Bad Ears gas station closes in half an hour, so if we don't finish this stupid letter in the next 10 minutes, I'll be out of smokes until the morning. And if that happens, I'll be coming into work in a bad mood tomorrow.
Not the
If I'm coming
smokes.
into work in a bad mood,
Just shut up and type.
Okay. I'm ready. And for God's sake, let's stop taking half an hour on every sentence, okay?
First, read what you've got so far.
Of course, we won't be able to pay you serious money. It's like we won't be able to pay you anything at all. But I hope that you feel the same as me, that the safety of our native town of Sharpwood is a question of duty and honor, and not of material gain.
No, not just the last sentence. Read everything from the beginning.
Lily, come on.
Read it from the top.
Dear Captain Carter, I imagine you've already heard the sad news that has prompted me to write you. I'll be frank. This letter you're holding is a plea for help. The police department of Sharpwood
All right,
was deprived.
that's enough. I can't take it anymore. We'll just pick up where we left off.
Do you think Captain Carter will even read this?
Lily, let's just finish it. And then...
They got him. The guy from the flower shop, remember? He's one of the neckties. We're sure this time.
Where are they taking him? Are they bringing him here?
They already did. He's here.
Did he have the goods on him? Has he said anything? What does he know?
Well, you want to find out, or you're just going to sit there?
Right, so I'm assuming that's the arrest we just did in the tutorial. Oh, he's seen better days. I love the art style of this game. by
What
the way.
happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs.
Oh my
And when
god.
they handcuffed him? Wow, that was no fun at all. And then when he sat down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit, Charlie.
What? The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gail? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
Ooh. Oh. Wally Melton. I know it's somebody in your gang that murdered Sheriff Wells. Just tell me to pull the trigger and maybe I'll let you go. You and your friends lured Sharpwood Sheriff into an ambush and killed him like a bunch of cowards. Yeah, that's right. You and your necktie gang. Can you imagine how hard we're coming down on you? You're from around here, right? I'm sure you heard Sheriff Wells got killed. So what do you... Yeah, let's go. No, I'm not from around here. And this is the first time I'm hearing about the sheriff of yours. First time I've seen you too. What are you, some kind of secretary? Alright, definitely old dot this decade. Been old fashioned. Why do you think I'm gonna talk to you? You can't even put two and two together. You finish school, maybe you could go enroll in cooking classes or something. It's so sexist. Oh god. That's it? We're just gonna give up?
You could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect.
What's the suitcase? I don't know.
Lily, I just want
You
to...
do understand, Gail, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
Part of me thinks maybe I should have played the first game. Alright, we'll catch up. We're a fast study. The audio work is amazing. Yes. Who's there? Animation time? Old guy? Wondering if you're gonna come back.
Hello, my name is Bogdan. Are you satisfied with your water supply system? I bet you're not. I am here to solve your problem.
Excuse me, what?
It's not so nice to run to the toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know it.
He's talking about his balls.
And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Look, listen, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything, while you will enjoy the new toilet in warmth and comfort.
Are you selling toilets? You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace your whole water system. A new toilet in the house is, well, it's the cherry on the cake. You're right. I'm here a little after hours. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only visit my customers after I'm done with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right? Do understand your needs, sir. I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years, every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please, go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking. You think that in such a small house there's simply no room for a toilet. But I assure you, if you just allow me to come in for a moment...
Leave right now. I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time.
Just leave, man. What the fuck?
I know that...
Are you crazy?
The next time you need to go in the middle of the night, you'll remember me and think, damn, that guy was right. A toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So, why don't
I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week before you change your mind. I'm telling you right now, you won't last a week.
It's very intense. Okay. Everything's fine. We're chilling. Maybe we're not chilling. Oh, okay. Is this the Lily person? Writing the letter, or is this something else? Dear Oliver and Edgar, I'll give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, talking and passing the day. I know you have a lot of questions for me, a lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answers. Oh no, is this what I think it is? Is it true what they're saying about you? My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. I'm just sorry it took me that long. My crime was I trusted the wrong people. I was used and then thrown in the trash. Oh, I gotta choose an answer. Well, I don't know what you did. Should I know what you did? I care about my family, right? Probably. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I hate them. Why did you flee from Freiburg? Not that I ran away, I just needed time to regroup so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. I ran because I didn't want to be killed in prison. I know so much about every influential scoundrel in the city that they would never let me live to see my day in court. I could be lying, I don't know. Why did Mom really leave? Oh god. Because she wanted to fuck some 30-year-old insurance agent, and I hope he gave her exactly what she wanted. Sadly, your grandmother once told me that I'm too old, that I don't have any energy, and that's why Laura left. I didn't really understand what she meant at the time, but now it seems to me she hit the nail on the head. I'm not gonna say that. That's vulgar. Did you have an affair on the side too? Why would you even answer that? Okay. I wouldn't say that. For one thing, your mother had already left, and it's strange to call a relationship between two people an affair if they only talked on the phone and never met. It was your mother who had the affair. Everything that happened to me later was just an amusement, a naive love fantasy that never became reality. In any case, it's over. My amusement wants to put me in jail. Top one, I think. Why'd you get in bed with the mafia? Oh god. Ugh, I didn't go to them. They left me no choice. When they threatened to hang your children's heads from a chandelier, you do exactly what they ask you. No hesitation, no questions. I got in with them because the mafia can't be defeated, only controlled. And looking at how well I controlled crime in Freiburg, I'd say I managed things pretty well. We're gonna say that. Jesus Christ. Did you kill people? Oh god. On two hands, but I gave orders that led to some deaths. Sometimes they were bad people, sometimes not so much. It's up to you whether you think that makes me a killer. Oh, that's kind of a lie. That's more truth. I don't want to. It's to my family, I think. I don't know. How is your health? Probably not great. Yeah. Feel good despite partying with your mother, fleeing with the feds, and surviving 2 comas. Only thing I know for sure, I won't survive a 3rd. I'm not complaining, but I'm lonely, I'm afraid. I'm not going to make any new friends here. Either way, new friends at my age don't lead anywhere except another funeral. Oh god, that's grim. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Maybe make friends that are younger, I don't know. I crouched criminals, that's all I know. It's all I'm good at. I didn't retire because I loved my job. I wasn't too old to keep doing it. So wait, he was a cop that got in bed with the mafia? Is that what happened? Or because I had nothing else to do, all I had left was the empty house and a dirty barn. What was I going to do? Farming? All my tools rusted a long time ago. After a week of retirement like that, I would have put a bullet in my forehead. Jesus! That. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid I'll be caught, locked in a cage, and put on display like a circus freak, and the only power I'll have left is to bash my skull on the bars of my cell. I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name or even explain myself before the law, before Freeburg, and most importantly, before you. You deserve an explanation the most. That's why I'm writing this letter. Yeah. Oh. I've changed a lot. Though predictability is still not among my vices. I know I have to do something. The only question is how far I'll have to go. I can't tell you. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I don't even know what I'll have to decide 10 seconds from now. We'll say that. To be fair, I'm making this up. I don't know the whole story, but I think I'm piecing it together.
We could hardly shut the guy up. He wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
We don't have a lot of time. They're moving their headquarters, but we should be able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time, these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Forsetti? We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost nothing. 2 weeks ago, an old man moved in, and under his floorboards, there's 27 kilograms of heroin.
I'm starting to think that guy is leading us around by the nose. I'm betting there's 4 or 5 armed guards at the house. But you said it's a small place, right? Well, I bet there's 2 at least. I don't believe they just left the stuff under some old man's floorboards. Even if there is an old man living there, I bet he's in on it. Hey, maybe old man is just a nickname. What do you think? I bet he's a right cutthroat, hunkered down there.
So this
ready
is the guy,
to ambush us.
the
Maybe
red
he already.
Well,
shirt
you
guy.
and Corey, go check it out. Take 2 cars in case it's not just an old man living in the house. Whoever you find there, bring them in. And don't forget about the heroin. Rest of you will come with me to storm their headquarters.
How would you forget?
Sound good to you, Lily?
All events that require your attention are displayed on the Sharpwood map and by a card in the call list. Each call has a minimum professionalism requirement to ensure that your cops can go on call. Their overall professionalism must meet the minimum required by that call. Okay. So is this the old man's house that he's renting? So that's why he's so paranoid to have the gun, because he's got a shit ton of heroin under his house. And he knows. This is where our 2 narratives meet. You just scratch your balls. Might want to be careful with that.
Upward Sheriff's Department. No. Look at this. No, well, just look, Corey. They couldn't find anyone better to watch the goods? Oh, they just didn't bother. Or are we missing something? What do you think, Corey? Think we're missing something? Huh?
You're kind of a dickhead,
There's some
Charlie.
kind of special meaning to the fact that we've got drunk, dirty grandpa here sitting in the shack watching the goods? Maybe we need to crack the code here, huh?
Well, any ideas where they hid the powder?
How about you look around while I... while I interrogate the suspect, huh?
No, he's just an old guy. He's been through so much already. You fucking... Oh, God.
What's your name, old man?
Boyd.
What did you say, old man? You need to answer nice and clear when a police officer speaks to you.
My name is Nash. Warren Nash.
I'll tell you something, Warren Nash. 15 years on the force. I've seen all sorts of dirty shits. This town isn't exactly upscale, in case you haven't noticed. I've caught thieves, caught rapists, murderers, and drug traffickers. All part of the job, you know? I'm doing my job. Nice and easy, like a professional. But here you are. This filth. You don't make it easy to be easy. Filth like you drives me up the wall. With scum like you, I just can't keep up the cold-blooded professional attitude. I just can't. You know why, Warren? Because... Oh, I'm sorry, Warren. I'll be just a second, all right?
Oh my God, he's a sociopath. He's...
Shit, Charlie, what the hell? Do you want...
Corey, just look for the fucking drugs while I'm busy with the fucking suspect, okay?
Oh, he's lost it. Oh no, he's actually...
So, Warren, filthy things like you drive me nuts. Because you think that we'll never catch up with you. You think the police can't do anything. You think we just rescue cats from trees and help old ladies carry their bags up to the porch. You think, you believe, you really believe that we'll never get to you. So you don't even have to try. You taking good care of the goods here, Warren? You ready for us here, Warren? Just waiting in ambush, Warren? You did fucking nothing, Warren! Fucking nothing! Because you thought we'd never come. But here I am, Warren. Here I am! What are you gonna do now, Warren? What's the big plan, Warren?
Hey, I think I found something.
You hear that, Warren? He found something. Next time, hide it better.
Jesus Christ.
Well, this looks like 27 keys of heroin to you?
I would say there's somewhere between 26 and 28 keys.
Well, that sounds like 27, right?
Yep, looks like 27.
I know how to count. Look
So
at
what are we
me.
thinking here? You load it up in the car and I'll pack up the old man. And any of this other junk we might need.
Charlie is a bit of a loose cannon, it appears.
I'd like, I really need to talk to the sheriff as soon as possible.
Well,
I'm Sheriff Reed. You can talk all you like, but if I were you, I'd wait for my lawyer, Mr. Nash.
I don't, you said you're the sheriff?
That's what I said.
No, I'm just, are you Sharpwood, Sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
You could, do you have the authority to...
Look, I'm wearing a shiny star on my chest. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm poring over murder files that no one else wants to bother with. So yeah, I'm the sheriff. I may not be used to all this, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I don't have another sheriff for you, Mr. Nash. You might as well accept it.
Listen, Sheriff, Sheriff Reed, right? Great, Sheriff Reed. I need to talk to the sheriff, and you're the sheriff, so it's
Talk.
even better. I mean, older sheriffs sometimes, well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that. I just want to say that there's been a mistake. And I want to help you out here because there
was a huge batch of cocaine hiding in your house. You want me to believe you didn't know anything about it?
I rent that house. Only lived there a couple of weeks, and you know all that, right? It's easy to check, huh? Yeah, it's but that's not important. It's not that I'm trying. Listen, Sheriff Reed, you have to listen to me very carefully. I'm a policeman, just like you know?
Oh, so you must be undercover. Is that it, Mr. Nash?
No, it's much more complicated than that.
Of course it is.
My name isn't Warren Nash.
Yeah, I already knew that. Your fake documents are so bad they practically fell apart in my hands.
If you let me explain,
Please.
Would you like to see my real document, Sheriff?
Yes.
Look, that humidor, you see it?
What?
That little box, the little wooden box on the table, see? Looks like a jewelry box?
It's locked. We'll crack it open in the morning.
Wouldn't you rather open it now? Please, Sheriff Reed, let's open it now, and I'll try to explain everything. I'm in a very difficult situation, and I'm asking you to listen to me. Just open the box, and you'll find my passport in there, my real passport. My name's Jack Boyd. The documents that say I'm Warren Nash, I bought them for $90 at the rail station. Please, just open the box, and I'll explain everything, please.
You say you were a cop, huh?
Yes. I was a cop. I was the chief of police, just like you. Look, it's a very long and complicated story, but I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. And the fact that I've gone into hiding here, the fact that I'm here at all, it's an injustice that I want to correct. And I'm asking you to help me.
I love the way they tell the story with the panels and stuff. It's really creative. It's really well done. Very I don't know, intriguing, I guess. It really gets you. It really hooks you in.
Sheriff Reed, let's talk. I'm begging you.
Huh? Oh, welcome back. Oh, that's bad.
Sheriff Reed, let me...
Do you even know what you've been accused of, Mr. Boyd?
Let's just say I don't know if you know what happened in Freeburg last winter, but it had nothing to do with the law or justice. I was used.
You do understand that I have to report you to the feds, right, Mr. Boyd?
Sheriff Reed, if you do this, you just continue this. I believe that cops should help each other, so I just want to say, you seem like the kind of person
We've known each other for 5 minutes, Mr. Boyd.
That's fair.
I doubt very much that I've made any impression on you at all. Whatever you've got yourself mixed up in, I hope that you find justice. If that's really what you want. But for now, all I know is this. You're a criminal, and they're looking for you.
It's usually how that works, yeah.
Your folder, that's a case file. Can I see it?
Excuse me?
I worked as a detective for years. Even when I was chief, I did half of my detective's work. If you're having trouble with the case, I'm sure I can help. Cops should help each other. My exact words, right?
You think that I'm...
Listen, Sheriff Reed, what do you have to lose? You're the head of this police department. You've got to think rationally. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your work. I'm just for a minute, forget about all that, the other. This whole awkward situation, okay? Right? You have an unsolved
He's
murder,
desperate.
and there's someone standing right in front of you who's offering to help. Maybe I'm an imposter, and I can't actually do anything. Maybe I'll even turn out to be a lunatic, scatter the file around the cell and dance around like a wild monkey. But maybe, just maybe,
He's pulling at straws.
I really am an experienced cop who can help you find your killer. Don't you want that? Don't you want to give me a chance since you've got nothing to lose? Don't you want a real criminal in prison, not some sorry victim of circumstance like me? That's police work. Catching the real criminals, right?
Fuck it, do it.
I guess I'm going crazy.
I feel you. There's a wacky situation. What the actual? Oh god. That's grim. Okay, to solve the crime, you'll need to reconstruct the picture of what happened by placing the frames for the crime's keys event in order. To figure out what happened, you should carefully examine the evidence and witness testimony. You have all the necessary frames, but 2 people are suspected of the murder. You need to analyze whatever information is available and figure out which of them is the true culprit. A man in a wrestling mask. So wait, these are the clues, and then these are the so I gotta put these photos in the correct order. That's gross. Okay, I think I know what's happening. God, that's a lot of information. Ruth Finnegan, victim's wife. I sent the neighbors to borrow some salt, and I heard on their TV that there was some crazy maniac started killing in Ripton. The journalist nicknamed him the Wrestler because he wears a wrestling mask. I usually don't pay any attention to the news, but this time I remember because as I was leaving, I noticed a Latino man in the streets with a big sports bag, and he was just taking off a mask. I got home and there's blood everywhere, and Bob is nowhere to be found. You think that maniac came all the way here from Ripton? Maybe. I don't know. Katrina, so this is the neighbor she visited. That evening, Ruth came over to borrow some salt. Well, that lines up. It's funny, she works at the grocery store, but she's always missing something. She sat at my place for a while, and then said that she was going back to make dinner for Bob. I don't know how she put up with him, a typical man. He always walked around in a stupid t-shirt, spent the whole day staring at the TV and yelling for Ruth to bring him another Frosty, a beer I'm assuming. I went to visit often enough and it was always the same thing. Recently, Ruth decided to try being a vegetarian. She read in a magazine that'll help you live an extra 10 years. Plus, you get to lose a few pounds. So she started cooking without meat. Beginning with vegetable soup, thought she'd surprise Bob. But when he came home from work, he was yelling, "What the fuck is this without the meat?" I live next door and I could hear everything. They almost got into a fight. I mean, my sister was vegetarian for 3 years and that was dog shit. I mean, I wasn't, but I just witnessing it. I don't know how she did it. Victim's home bathroom. The bathroom was covered in blood. It looks like this is where the victim's corpse was butchered. Makes sense. Store counter. The victim's body parts were neatly laid out on the counter, as if it were a display set for all to see. There's a crumpled garbage bag under the counter with traces of blood inside. Medical examiner. The victim's throat was cut in a single confident motion. Death came almost instantly. There was no signs of a struggle to the body. The corpse was dismembered after death. Okay. A man in wrestling mask approaches Bob Finnegan with a hacksaw in hand. A man in wrestling mask cuts Bob's throat, cuts up. Looks, North Douglas is carrying a sports bag. Watch TV. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so one of these isn't necessary. I'm guessing this one. It's wait, what is this? Oh, I can choose who I think the victim was. So either it's the man in the wrestling mask or it's the victim's wife. Well, the neighbor mentioned that the wife works. Oh, it's a tough one. Because the man's from some random ass fucking place, right? It feels like she heard about this dude on the news and then is trying to frame him for the murder. Because the salt thing lines up. This seems to be a setup for an alibi, like an incredibly conveniently set up thing. I think it's the wife. Is it bad? Okay, if I do this, can I move it around? Okay, I can. Vegetable soup. Okay, Bob Finnegan's wife, she killed her husband to escape her unhappy marriage. The last straw was the criticism of the suit. Ruth decided to kill her husband and make it look as a maniac. I'm doing it. Full sending. Do you really want it? Yeah.
Look.
It's risky. It's risky, but I think the wrestling man's a bait.
Lily, are you there? Lily?
Lily here. Come in.
Can you grab the box of flashbang grenades and get over here? There's no time to lose.
I'm sorry, what? That went from 0 to 100.
Copy. I'm on my way.
Was I right? I don't know. I feel like the wrestling man's just not from this town. It'd be weird for him to come over. Where's the motive? There's no motive for the wrestling guy, but there is motive for the wife.
So?
I'm not seeing anything.
Lily, it's time.
Yes, just let me look at the plan.
Lily, we've got everything covered.
Gail, I need to take a look at the plan.
She's cautious. I like it.
Gail, the plan?
Lily, do you want to look at the plan or do you want to change the plan?
I need to see the plan before I decide whether I need to change it.
So I want to change it.
Gail?
Gail, just give up, man. Just go with it. She's stubborn, alright? Accept it. You're not gonna get your way, mate. It's never gonna happen. Oh, women, am I right? That's what he's thinking, probably. Things to do. Interrogate the necktie, get all information available, outfit and assign your strike team. Usually it takes several days to plan an assault, but this time Gail has sketched out the plan in a hurry. Maybe you'll want to change something. So are these like officers? At every position there has to be a cop with the appropriate skills or equipment necessary for the assault. Okay, Gail wants to put a quick cop around the side of the car wash so he can cut off any escaping neckties. Gail knows that no assault is complete without a well-trained gunman. Gail will lead the assault he wants to capture. Honestly, I think it's fine. I don't know. Probably. Maybe not. Maybe this goes horribly wrong and everyone dies a tragic death.
Canaan right away. Yes, let's get him over here. Someone needs to go get Canaan. Does anyone know Canaan lives? Jesse, grab that blue bag over there. Bring it over here.
Oh fuck, someone got shot.
I'll call Canaan. The bag, Jesse.
Jesus, Jesse, we don't have time.
Jesse, we need a cook!
That bag. No, Lily, put pressure here. Press there and don't let him make it. You think he'll make it?
Why would you not take him to a hospital? Oh, he's
I
dead.
need to put something under his head.
He's dead, Lily.
Jesus.
Lily, he's dead. Gail's dead.
Gail? No! Not Gail!
Now you can call Canaan.
No, I liked Gail. Why couldn't it be Charlie? Fuck Charlie. Can I kill Charlie? I want to kill Charlie. No.
What was his name? I mean the deceased officer. What's his name?
Gail Greenberg.
Were you close?
No, but. No. We went to school together.
Sheriff Reed,
Sheriff Reed. Ha! Sheriff Reed. If my dad could hear you say that, he'd died of laughter. He'd laugh like a madman, choke on his favorite meatballs even. Sheriff Reed. Call me Lily. My aunt lived in Freeburg. She sold flowers. Had her own store, a little shop.
Oh, small world.
My mother and I used to visit during the summer. You
Okay.
have warm summers there. Warmer than here.
Anywhere's warmer than here.
It's one of those towns.
So, what happened in Freeburg? Mr. Boyd?
That's a very... I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lily. I begged you for a chance to tell you everything, and now I don't know where to start.
You were slandered?
You could say that.
So you aren't guilty of anything.
That's not true.
I'm plenty guilty, but not what I've been accused of. I was just a fool. A blind fool.
You're right, Mr. Boyd.
I'm sorry?
The sheriff's job is to think rationally. I figured I might be a shit cop, but at least I can think rationally.
Hey, who said you were a shit cop?
Now I'm not so sure.
Have some confidence, Queen.
Lily, listen to me. You aren't guilty of anything. I've been a police chief going on 13 years, and I can't say that I never... let's just say it's a difficult job. It gets complicated. And to put you in this position, it was, I just want to say
Don't
that...
be shy, Mr. Boyd. I don't make much of a sheriff. Is that what you wanted to say? Because I completely agree with you.
Lily, listen to me. I'm a policeman. Whatever position I'm in now, whatever this is, whatever my official status, I'm still a policeman. I'm a policeman and I know how to do this job. And I will help you. Cops should help each other. Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? Don't you agree with me?
You're an interesting individual, Mr. Boyd. That's a gun. That's a key.
What was it you said, Mr. Boyd? Maybe you're an imposter, maybe you're crazy, but maybe you... honestly, I don't even know if I...
Lily, why are you pointing that gun at me?
Valid question. Interesting response. What is happening?
Can I get out of this cage? Lily?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes, you can get out of the cage.
You want me to... Well, I guess I'm asking. You want me to get to work? What is it you want me to do exactly?
You can get some sleep in the break room. It's over there to the left, the dark green door. I'll still be here in the morning, and in the morning we... Well, we'll figure this out.
A very peculiar situation.
Tomorrow you can gather up your things, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, I just... this letter, I'd like to send it as soon as possible. This, it's for my children. It's important.
I can mail it for you. I don't mind. I've got a letter to mail myself.
Okay, it's a sign of trust.
Lily, I wanted
What?
to...
You want to know if I'm going to call the feds? No, I won't call the feds.
Don't act
Do
like
I
that's
realize
not a
that means
reasonable
I'm breaking
question.
The law? Yeah, I know. Do I understand that you could make a run for it at any time? Yeah, I know that too.
I'll see you in the morning.
What the fuck? Well, anyway, that's enough for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me for This Is the Police 2. I am loving this game. It's very story based, so there's not a lot I can actually do during these videos. Not a lot of commentary I can make, but it's a gorgeous game. Definitely worth investing. It's on sale right now on the Epic Store. It's about $5. Normally it's about $15. It's pretty cheap considering probably the amount of effort and money that went into this. I mean, each of these panels are drawn, I'd imagine. The animation, all that stuff. I mean, it feels a bit more like an animatic with like gaming pieces mixed into it, but honestly, I love it. So far, it's really nice. It's really entertaining, solid game. I'm excited to play the rest of it. And I'll see you all, hopefully, in the next one. Bye-bye.